Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. Today we're doing something a little different. I want to share with you how I keep myself and my family healthy during cold and flu season. And if one of us does come down with something, how I greatly reduce the duration of the cold or the flu. I need to preface this by saying I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, and before you start anything, you should consult with a medical professional. But I am a mom and I've been doing this a lot of years. So the very first time I feel that little like, oh my gosh, am I coming down with something? Or the kids come home from school and they say, oh, I don't feel good, I feel like I'm getting a cold. The very first thing I hit them with is a product called Cold Calm from a company called Boiron. And this is a homeopathic treatment, and I'll show you. It's a blister pack of tablets. And for Cold Calm, you take 2 of the tablets, put them under your tongue and let them dissolve. You take 2 every 15 minutes for the first hour. So you end up doing 10 in that first hour. And then after that, you do 2 every 2 hours while you're awake. This is a product I absolutely will not be without once school starts. It does a great job of knocking out a cold before it starts or helping it to have a much shorter duration. Now this is for when it's just kind of general cold feelings, a low-grade fever, runny nose. This says nasal congestion, minor sore throat. Sometimes it comes on much more in the sinuses with a lot of sinus pain, sinus headache, and in that case they have a product called Sinus Cilia. And these also go under the tongue, but these you do 2 tablets under the tongue every 6 hours. So it's a little bit different formulation, and you do need to read the instructions on the back of the package. Sometimes kids come home with just that super sore throat. And for that, I really love their Throat Calm product. Again, this is the blister pack, 2 under the tongue, 2 every 15 minutes for the first hour. And I always set a timer. I have them set the timer on their phone, or I set the kitchen timer, because with homeopathic treatments, I have found that you really need to fire hose treatment at first, really get a bunch of product on board, and then just keep it in there. And that really goes a long way to knocking out the cold. Another product that I love, that I use all the time, by Nature's Way, is Ocilla. And this now comes in lots of different variations. This was the cold and flu. There's one that's a yellow box that's just regular for colds. They have one for coughs. This is a natural homeopathic treatment with elderberry. And it is not an unpleasant, it's a very sweet taste. Kids aren't going to drink it because they like it, but they don't tend to fight it because they don't like the taste. It gets taken 2 to 3 times daily, and the dosages are on the back. This is another really good one when kiddos first come home and say, oh, I'm getting something, or I have that little feeling in the back at the first sign of symptoms. This is a really good one to take as well, to knock those things down before they ever get a toehold. Another thing that I really like for knocking stuff out before it starts are nasal misting treatments. And these are just some that my super supplements, I think that's a nationwide chain, had, and they're both homeopathic, And again, you follow the directions. It's usually 1 or 2 sprays in each nostril, and that really, really helps keep me healthy and not getting any of the crud that's out there. When it's flu comes on suddenly, flu comes on with a high fever, achy muscles. That's how I differentiate flu from cold. I use their Boyron's, this is always so hard for me to say, Ocilla is the short version. Oscillococcinum is the long version. These are vials of little teeny tiny pellets. You just take a whole vial, put it under your tongue, and let them dissolve. You don't need water. You can carry them with you in your purse. And again, it's something that can be used at the first sign, or if it's something that's started to kind of get a hold of somebody, you can use it to help greatly reduce the duration of the flu. 2 other products that I really like. DoTERRA. This is a multi-level marketing firm. I used to sell their stuff. I'm a big fan of their On Guard products. And I have both tablets and a roller bottle. And again, first sign of something, 2 of these. And what I do with the roller bottle is run it along my spine or my kid's spine, and also the lymph nodes right underneath here. And if they've got a sore throat, I'll roll it on the throat. If their chest is congested, I'll do some on the chest. Another product from doTERRA it's called Breathe. And it's a blend of eucalyptus and menthol and some other things. And it also comes in a roller bottle. And for when there's stuffy head and congestion, I will put both of these right on my chest or my kid's chest, especially at night, to help them get a good night's sleep. And you can find these, if you don't know a doTERRA rep, you can go to their website and find a rep in your area. I will put the link for their website down below. I think you can probably also find them on Amazon. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is actually the first thing I do, and I'll tell you why I'm a little hesitant sounding. I am a certified aromatherapist. And I have 2 blends that I make myself. So you can see this is a roller bottle, right? Kind of like old school lip gloss. And I have a blend of essential oils where I trust the source that I'm getting them from. And I will use this in the same manner that I would use the On Guard along the spine, lymph nodes, and this I will do every couple of hours. And then I also have a lot of inhalers. Do you remember, come on, focus. You don't want to focus. There, it focused for, okay, it focused for a second. You remember the Vicks inhalers like this, kind of the old school? Oh. So I make up my own blends based on whether I'm trying to keep myself healthy, boost my immune system, stuffy nose. So, gosh, if you're interested in this, drop me a message below. Give me a way to get in touch with you. I'd be more than happy to do that. I still have a few clients that I do special products for. So there you have it. I hope that you found some new information here, that you found something helpful, that if you are not familiar with these products, that you will give them a try, especially the Ocilla. I see it at Target. The rest of them you can get off of Amazon, or like I said, if you have a super supplements in your town, that's a great place to get a lot of homeopathic and naturopathic remedies. Do read all the instructions. If there's any tricks that you've got that help you stay healthy during cold and flu season, share them with us down below. I would really love that. If you are one of my many viewers who are not subscribed, please subscribe. I love how many of you are starting to do that, and it's so exciting to watch my channel grow. And if you found me and you haven't seen my other videos because you just found me because you were looking for cold and flu help, check out my other videos. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a really fantastic day.